That's better. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday's Craft Along. Thursdays, a little bit live stamping together at lunchtime. A very happy new year to you all. We are live for the first time in 2024. It's a lovely day today with sun is shining, absolutely freezing, but it's really nice to be back in an almost clean room. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you would have seen last week I shared a video. I walked in here after Christmas and I had completely forgotten the absolute chaos that was inside. All the Christmas boxes, all the Christmas bags, anything that needed to be moved to make way for Christmas decorations was there. So I opened the door and I'd forgotten all about it and was just greeted by wall-to-wall boxes and rubbish. And I quickly shut the door and I walked away and I couldn't bear to come back in here. So I'm really pleased to be back in here. I can see the floor. It needs a little hoover. I can't see my desk, but for good reason, because it's full of new product that I'm really excited to share with you all. I've got 2 new catalogues to go through with you, which I will start by doing straight away. And then I'm going to show you just a little bit of crafting, not too much. I thought we'd ease ourselves in gently after a busy New Year and Christmas. And there's too much to show you. I feel I've not had this feeling for a little while. I feel like I don't know where to start. There's so much new product on my desk that I'm excited to use. I don't know what one to use. So today will be interesting, I'm sure. It may be a little bit of a mishmash chaos, but what's new? It's me after all. So now a few people have joined. I will switch screens and I will show you a few new things. So someone's put, are we watching from a different position? Well, Shaz, you actually are, although not too different. Basically, over the Christmas period, my husband did come in here and did a little bit DIY and he's given me a little shelf. So my laptop is on a little movable arm, so I'm still in the right place, but you are watching from a different position. So very observant, gold star. Right, let's switch over to my desk, which you can't see anything at the moment, and I'm going to share with you some new catalogue excitement. So I've had this catalogue for well over a month. I'd say probably about 6 weeks now, if not a bit longer. And I've not been able to show you inside, and inside is the best bit. So if you are a customer of mine and you've shopped with me within the last 12 months, you should have received a copy in the post. They went out between Christmas and New Year. If you haven't had a copy and you think you're one of those customers, just let me know. I may have missed something and I apologise if I have. If you haven't shopped with me in the last 12 months and not on that list, but you would like a copy, just drop me an email or leave me a message to get in touch, and all I need is your address. I can only really send these to the UK, but if you wanted one outside of there, I can also show you how to get one. So mini catalogue, it runs from today until the end of April, and it covers everything from all the occasions that we are going to have between now and the end of April, really. Actually, no, I would say probably June. So we'll skip through these first pages. Some really nice messages there from the CEO. A little bit of inspiration about the kits. We've got a couple of new kits coming soon, and I will show you those in my weekly newsletter that's coming out later today. And here we are on the first suite. You've seen me play with this suite already. It's called Be Mine. Here is a card that I've already made with it. It's a really cute, whimsical sort of set with really cute images. So this is our trusty little bee friend. You'll always be the one for me. How cute. And then inside you've got a little bit more imagery. These papers are from the set of designer series papers, and it is a beautiful suite. The stamp set coordinates with a punch, and it is lots of fun. Moving over, you've got a stamp and die bundle. I'm going to whiz through this because it can take a while, and I want to craft. We've got Heartfelt Hexagon bundle that's been around for a little while. It was released a little bit earlier for a Stampin' Up event, so you may have seen that already. This punch is an absolute winner. You need that punch in your life. Hooray for Surprises is our next bundle. Now, I can't wait to play with this. This is a really fun, interactive set of products that gives you the option to make interactive cards. So the dies work with the stamp set, and create a perforated edge with a tab. So you pull it away and it reveals a nice little message underneath. Really, really fun. I love the sentiments in that set as well, and I'm looking forward to playing that. We have Forever Love, very, very romantic looking sweet, beautiful colours. You've got Pretty Peacock, Moody Mauve, Petal Pink, very vanilla and gold foil. So really luxury set of products there. We have Delicate Forest bundle. This was a bit like another forest one we had, where there was a deer, really popular that one, and I think that will be very similar. The main die creates a sort of arching forest look, which is really, really nice. We have a new technique, and I love a new technique. This is called brayering and layering. This is the Stampin' brayer that you can order with the suite, and this is a hybrid set of products. So you have a embossing folder that coordinates with a die, which is just so exciting, isn't it? So the embossing folder, open this up, see these brand new products coming out of the packet for the first time. So this is your embossing folder. So it's great to use as an embossing folder on its own, but it comes with the most fabulous die. I might actually show this to you today, although I've not used it yet, which could be a bit embarrassing. So I might save it for when I've actually had a play first. So this die here looks like this. And you take the die off. Like so. You open your embossing folder and you lay it inside. It sort of sits on there. There's some ridges. You would then run that through your die machine and it will die cut all those sentiments for you. Absolute genius product. Thank you very much, Stampin' Up. And the idea is you would brayer on your ink, so you would get stamped sentiments that are die cut and embossed. Cannot wait to play with that. So that is on that page. There is a stamp set that goes with it, but in all honesty, I think you only really need the die and the embossing folder. Next, we've got Hills of Tuscany. Hills of Tuscany is very, very sweet. It's a scenery style stamp set that you can build up your picture. Wild Ferns, love a fern. Me personally, it's not on my wish list, but I can see it being very popular. Next week we come to is Perennial Lavender, and these papers are an absolute winner. I'm going to try not to say winner too much more because I feel like I've said it a lot already. These papers are beautiful and are one of my favourite products in the new catalogue. I love designer series paper, as you well know. They are my favourite products, and I love that this paper is backed onto crumb cake. So the colours in it are just beautiful. I cannot wait to use this. Me personally, I'm not massively enamoured with the stamps. I'm sure I can have my mind changed. I made a card with this yesterday that looks like this. I say yesterday, it was a few weeks ago now. It looks like this, and I've used one of the gingham papers on the back there, which is probably one of my favourite patterns in the set. But lots of lovely prints, lots of lovely colour. If you like purple, this is going to need to jump straight into your basket, I promise you. In this set, you've also got these lovely paper butterfly accents. Now, I used these yesterday. I used these on the card I shared yesterday, and that's that there. And basically, you get in a pack. Where's my... You get 40 in a pack for £7.50, and they are little press outs. So they're all cut out for you already. So the hard work is done. They are all white in colour, so they look like this. And you've got different shapes as well. You can use this as a stencil. A little idea there for you to use in your crafting. And I've just added colour to mine with a little sponge dauber. So I've just gone around them, and that's changed my butterfly from white to purple. Again, one of my absolute favourite products from this new catalogue. I've also used in here these dies. These are the perennial postage labels. Perennial postage dies, and these are a really great set of dies. You get lots in the packet. I think there are 12 in that packet. Lots of different size postage labels, and that coordinates with this stamp set, which is perennial postage. Lots of lovely sentiments. I love the font on those. I love a sentiment where there's a mixed font. So here you've got some capital letters and then you've got a nice script. So really, really nice set, that one. Moving on. Oh, there it is in a bit more detail. So there's the lavender set in more detail. You've got lots of dies, detailed dies and framelit style dies that go around the images. Next we have Easter lilies. Love a lily. Nice dies that go in with that create a sort of 3D lily shape. We've got Excellent Eggs bundle for Easter. I can see lots of people colouring that in. And of course there's our cute little festive bunny rabbit. Moving on, we have Everyday Details. I'm going to draw your attention to this set, not because of the stamp set, although the stamp set is beautiful and I'm kind of regretting not buying it already. The knockout on this one is the dies. Everyday Details dies. So you have 2 sheets of dies, 1, 2. They are rectangles. There is this lovely detail, sort of zigzag style. You have circles and then you have some lines as well. But what they do is they not only will cut out the dots in the die, on the piece you've cut the die from, you've got the outline as well. So you can create some really nice detail in your projects with those. That's just a quick card to show off some papers and to show you how the dies work. But they are a real hidden gem in this catalogue. And I am regretting not buying the stamp set, mainly for this image and this image. So it may have to jump back into my basket. We have blueberry bunches, really nice colouring detail on there and shows you how to achieve your image with different colouring mediums. We have another simple stamping set here, Cake Fancy. It gives you nice sort of layering images to create different cakes. We have Flower Cart bundle, really interactive is Flower Cart. There's a lot going on in those dies. Not only will they create nice stamped images of the cart, but you've also got the intricate dies to create the cart itself. Next suite is Lighter Than Air. This I think is going to be everywhere. The colours in this really, really are so super sweet. The papers are really nice. And the dies are pretty impressive actually. So you've got the stamp set to stamp all your images, but the dies, there's lots of different add-on dies create different sort of style, hot air balloons, and there's lots of inspiration on that page, including how to make a shaker card. Next, we've got a Filled with Happiness bundle. This is it's a stamp set and it coordinates with the modern oval punch. Lovely set there. For those of you that do journaling or scrapbooking, we have the Love This Moment stamp set. It's got lots of lines, lots of cute little stamps that you can use to create your journaling. And they've shown you that they've made a card as well with that. Next, we have the Ice Cream Swirl bundle, and this is one of my favourites. So this is on actually the front cover. So this is what they've created, and it just shows you the size of this image here that they've created. So the image is a lovely size. We've got some nice add-ons, a strawberry, a donut, a cherry, nice sentiments, and then you have the dies that go with it. So the dies look like this. You've got a nice detailed swirl that you can cut out that goes with the stamp. Now you also have this one. So basically it's going to create a card that is an ice cream shape. Which is going to be really, really fun. You've also got the detail there to create the ice cream cone. Like that one. I'm looking forward to using that actually. And I actually think that will go really nicely with these papers. They're sort of ice cream colours, aren't they? Okay, moving on. Next we have Mix and Mask. I haven't bought this one. I've seen it used. And Patty Bennett shared some cards with it the other day from America. It's a stamp that comes with a mask. Now the idea is that you use the mask to colour the flower. So everyone that says, I love these big stamps that you can colour, but I'm not a fan of colouring, this is the answer for you with this set. So basically the masks, they layer up over the stamp to give you go over it with your blending brush or your sponge dauber, and it adds the colour in the right places. So that's a really, really nice set. It comes as a bundle for £48.50 because there are dies as well, and the dies are shown there in that image. Okay, so brilliant set. You can, of course, buy the mask and the stamp set separately, and that will cost you £29. So a nice little product to buy. Colours in Nature's Sweetness are really, really pretty. They're really delicate. This is quite a big set. This has got 2 bundles within the suite. The papers are very neutral. You've got Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie and Gold Foil, and they are backed onto white. You've also got here the faux leather trim, which is really, really nice texture. And then here are the stamps and dies in a bit more detail. Lovely and sweet bundle, really big images. And then over here you've got Notes of Nature bundle, which has got a lot of nice background images. And this sentiment here, today is all about you, happy birthday. I really like that sentiment. And again, it's that mixed font. Next, we've got the latest Memories and More set. So you've got Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More cards, and Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More cards and envelopes. I'm a huge fan of Memories and More, and I'm really excited to use that. So watch this space for a class coming up on that one. We've got Let's Chat. Hilariously, I showed this to my daughter, my youngest daughter, and she knew it was a telephone, but she didn't actually think it was real. So the modern children are going to look at that and think, well, that's not a phone. But I remember my phone being like that. Next, we have Dog Gone Friendly. It's a large background stamp that's all different dogs. And we have Botanical Beauty. Now, this I think is going to go really, really nice with the Regency Park products from last catalogue. And I think it'll be a nice little add-on. Here we've got the mini alphabet dies. I've used the mini alphabet dies quite a lot already. I'm just trying to find it for you. So basically it is one die, before all my dies fall down. It is one die that cuts out all your letters. Okay, so I've used that with I wanted the M and the O. So that's cut out. I've just added a little bit of card and it's cut them all out. I've been really lazy and left them in there. You've also got in some punctuation and grammar, and you've got some of the sort of foreign symbols for other markets. So it's a nice, covers everyone set. Here we have Planted Paradise, which is a double-sided stamp or a reversible stamp. So on one side you have the flat image, and on the other side you have the detailed image. So really, really useful set. I have got that. I love a houseplant, and I am looking forward to using that. I may even have that as my next Spotlight stamping class for February. I haven't decided yet. That's my next job. Next, we have Just Kidding, and I think if you were looking for some cute papers, this is just the ticket. They are the most adorable children I think I've ever seen, more adorable than my own children. Look at them. And this is a Fussy Cutter's Paradise. There is a stamp set and dies, which to be honest I haven't really looked at, because for me the papers are all you need with this. And I'm going to show these to you because they're so cute. Oh, Nicola, hello, watching with the subtitles on, sitting in work. Well, boo-hoo that you're at work, but I'm very glad you've joined us. You've got stars. Just look at the cute faces. This was my daughter this morning before she had to go to school. Not impressed that she's gone back to school. More cute children. And we've got wiggly lines that side. Look at the little duckies. They're so cute. This one's really nice. You've got scenes, so you could build these up, build a card or a project around these scenes. Here you've got more little cuties. Nicola can't wait for this suite to arrive. Really nice backgrounds as well. This one's got little animals on it, little bunny, a little kitty cat, a little doggy with his coat on. There's my David. I'm very happy that he's on there. Some nice background patterns. Here you've got a great one for Valentine's Day. I might have to make that my Valentine's card to Darren. And then on the back, you've got some more patterns. Oh, Meg, hello. Lovely to you to join us. I hope you're okay. Oh, from the COVID house. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. Seems to be doing the rounds again, doesn't it? So next, here is the stamp set and dies. There are stamps and dies that go with it. And this is Kidding Around. So you've got little dies in there to make up a sort of castle. You've got some add-on dies. And then the stamp set is super cute as well. Bright Skies bundle. I love the fonts in this, and I love the bright examples that you've got there. We have Submarine Life. I think this is brilliant, Submarine Life. I'm looking forward to getting that. That comes with a punch. You've got Cutest Cows bundle, which also comes with a punch. I made this card the other day with it. I had a little play with words. We've got Happy Moo Year. And he's really, really fun to colour. There's lots of different options for different animal heads and bodies as well. Next, we have Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is stamps and dies, and you have some nice black and white paper. I'm quite looking forward to those actually, because I think you'll be able to use those in lots of different backgrounds and even use them with blending brushes to change the colour. We have Beach Day yet, so if you're a fan of Baywatch, this is a great one for you, or you live near the beach. The dies are really, really fun. There's a palm tree, a beach hut, a surfboard, a seagull, an umbrella, and a really nice wave in there. We have Cliffs by the Ocean. Moving on. Then we have Poetic Expressions. The colours in this are just really, really nice. The dies, again, I think are the winner in this suite. The papers are lovely. I think I will use the papers for sort of backgrounds in other cards and other projects. And the dies in this, you get, how many do you get? 19 dies in that set, and they're lots of different shapes. So I think the dies will be really useful. If you like colouring, the stamps are beautiful as well. And then we have Quiet Reflection, one of those ones that you don't need to do a lot with. The images just do all the work for you. We have Stippled Roses, a really nice big image with some nice dies. They go around the edge, and also there's some detailed dies and inspirational sketches. So for colouring fans, there's a lot in this catalogue that you can really use your imagination with. We have a nice embossing folder, Layered Florals 3D. I have used that on a card. I'm not sure where the card is, but it's very, very nice. And then at the back we have, what have we got at the back? Here we go. If you place an order over the value of £150, you will earn Stampin' rewards. You'll get 10% back. So you'll get £15 back. And with that, you can purchase the Carnival Treats stamp set for £13, or you can choose something else from any catalogue to spend that on. But that stamp set is just exclusively for hosts, exclusively for the person who places the order. So that is the mini catalogue. Lots in there. Do pop in the comments things that jumped off the page to you, things you didn't like, things you already ordered, and things that you would like to see classes on. But the absolute gem of January and February is this little catalogue. So this is the Sale-a-Bration catalogue, and the products in this catalogue can only be earned for free. You can't buy these products, and they're available for 2 months. Okay. So here on the front, shop, host and join. So they're the only way you can get your hands on these products. So we'll start with shopping. Okay, so here it says choose a free Sale-a-Bration product from this brochure with every £45 or £90 you spend, and it multiplies. So if you spend £40, you can choose one product. If you spend £90, you can choose 2 products or one of the higher value products, and so on. So the more you spend, the more products you can choose for free. And there are some beautiful products in this catalogue. We have Watercolour Melon here. Now, I wasn't so fussed on this, but I've seen lots of people use it, and I think I need it. So I'll be ordering that next. Here we have the Sunny Days Designer Series paper, which they are 12 by 12. And you get 12 sheets of double-sided paper, 2 of each design. Next, we have the Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. I love this. It's so delicate. I've loved fussy cutting it, and it's just a dream. Again, 12 sheets of 12 by 12. We have Cradled in Love, a nice, cute little photopolymer stamp set that's all designed around welcoming little ones to the world. Next, we have Softly Stippled, really nice colours there on Softly Stippled. We have Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Pebbled Path, Pool Party and Wild Wheat. We have Most Adored Designer Series paper. This is a speciality set. Again, you still get 12 sheets. They're double-sided. On one side, they are sort of pink and red, so great for Valentine's Day. And on the other side, they are white and gold. So lots of different options there with that one. I didn't show you the tools in here. Did we skip over the tools? We might have done, no, we did. We missed a page. Okay. So we also have in this catalogue trusty tools. There is a stamp set and there are dies. In the stamp set you have the detailed images and then you have the block images that you can colour the detailed one with. So you don't even have to colour them if you don't want to. Half the work is done for you. And then Stampin' Up, thank you very much, have given us Trusty Tools Designer Series paper. And I promise you, you need both. And the good thing is when you order the bundle is £52, so you automatically get a Sale-a-Bration item, and there you can choose the Trusty Tools paper. So thank you, Stampin' Up. You've made it really, really easy. And these are just amazing. I shared a card the other day that I made for my dad's retirement, and it was fabulous. I used all the pieces that were just on the edge, so I've saved the sort of bigger pieces. So I'll just quickly whiz through these. You've got tape measures. You've got block images, you've got more tools. You've got a total of 4 sheets of different tools, 2 of each design. So you've got so much to work with. And these, I think, are just going to be the most popular product ever. I've already gone through a set. So that is the Trusty Tools Designer Series paper, which you all need to add to your wish lists. On here, you've also got a Heartfelt Hello stamp set, which is nice sentiments. One is around Dad, you're the best. We've got Happy Mother's Day. Hello, enjoy your day. Thinking of you this Easter and love you more. So a great set to see you through the season. You've got Jungle Pals. Jungle Pals is adorable. So you have the stamp set, super cute images, and then you have the dies that go with it. And in the dies, you've got sort of detail. You've got a tree trunk, you've got some leaves, some flowers, and then you've got the dies that go around the images. So with this one, the stamp set is free with a £45 spend, and the dies are free when you spend £90. So to get both of them, you need to spend £135, but you will get a set of products that's worth £45 for free. So it's a really fabulous deal, and I think it will do you really well for lots of different occasions. Also free with £90, you've got a stamp set and embossing folder, and there's some lovely images there. And over here you've got Detailed Dogwood, which is a huge stamp set, really nice detailed images to colour and use in your backgrounds. So that's what happened when you shop. Okay, now you have a joining offer. The joining offer is available for 2 months. It's available from today. And it's available to anyone who wants to join Stampin' Up. You can join to start a business, or you can join to just be part of the community. You're given a business supplies kit in case you want to run a business, but there is no obligation to do that. So the joining deal at the moment will cost you £99. You will choose £130 worth of product, and you will automatically receive the Glass Mat Studio. Okay, so the glass mat looks like this. It's huge. It's, you can get a whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper on there. You've got inches along one side and you've got centimetres along the other. It is beautiful. It's a really good quality mat. You also get in with that, you get a cleaning cloth, which is like a thin chamois. I've not used mine yet, but I think it will be quite nice to have for classes. And you get a silicone mat. This is waterproof, heat resistant, and it includes 4 palette squares. So you can use it when you're doing your watercolouring. You can use it when you're doing anything messy. So you will automatically get that. If that mat doesn't float your boat, you can choose, instead of the mat, 2 free bonus options shown on page 17. So you can choose, okay, so you can choose an additional £30 worth of product. So you either pay £99 and get the glass mats and choose £130 worth of product, or you pay £99 and you choose £160 worth of product. So it's a fabulous joining deal. When you join, you'll have access to the demonstrator community, which is global. You will have 20% discount on future orders until at least the end of July. And there's so much more that you get as well. So if anyone's got any, do get in touch. I must overstate that you do not have to start a business. There is no obligation to do classes, to sell. This joining deal, you could just join and not do anything else. So it's a fabulous opportunity. And then lastly, for those of you that host parties, you can choose extra product when your order goes over £275. Okay, so this catalogue is just about what you can earn for free, but there's so much in it. And I do hope you love it as much as I do, and you enjoy some of the free items that you can earn at this time of year. So I now need to take a breath. I did order a cup of tea for 12:30, and I'm disappointed it's not arrived. He's not winning today. He's not doing very well at all. So let's do a little crafting, shall we? Shall we have a play with this? I know I said I didn't want to, but I feel like I want to. Now it's come out of its box, I feel like we need to have a go. What do you reckon? Shall I be brave? Let's be brave, shall we? Let's be brave together. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use a little bit of Flight and Airy, because I love... Oh, shall we use Flight and Airy, or shall we use the children? Let's use this. So I've only got a little bit left of this pack. I think I've gone through 3 packs already. What else? Down here. Yeah, let's use Flight and Airy, but let's play with this first. Okay, I'm going to get into a real mess, aren't I? And I'm doing this live, so you know it's going to go really wrong, don't you? We will brave a hubby once she's finished. Well, he just might not get his tea tonight, is all I'm thinking. Right, so this measures... Let's get a little ruler out. This measures 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres. Let's cut a piece of card that is just that, shall we? Let's get some white card. Now, so did anyone have any products in there that really jumped out at them? Do let me know. We can have a little chat about it while I'm busy cutting some card. 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres. Okay. Now, Breya, I'm a bit nervous. Let's just do it, shall we? If it doesn't work, we'll just do something else. I'm going to go with... What colour should we go with? I'm really liking bright colours at the moment. Let's go with... Let's go with an azure afternoon. Oh, no, because we're using the Flight and Airy, aren't we? Let's go with Pretty Peacock. So I'm just going to... Oh, my gosh, this is going to be badly wrong, isn't it? Okay, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it already. So I'm just making sure I've got a really good inking on all those sentiments. I probably should have put something down on my desk, shouldn't I? Right, so I've done that. That over there. Now I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to put on my die. Move this over. Just sit on there. Close it up. And then I'm going to run this through my die machine. Let's get rid of that ink pad. Is anyone else holding their breath? I am. I want a grey. What one that is. So let's put that plate in. And if this goes wrong, you have permission to stop watching and never follow me again because it's really bad. But I'm hoping we'll be okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so take that off. Take that out. Oh, it's worked. Oh, okay, I'll take it all back. Take that off. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we've got, and I can get this out of here. Put this over here. We've got celebrate. We've got hello. Just because. Thank you. Oh, happy day. Thinking of you. Love you. Get well. And with sympathy. So we've got all those dies. Die cut and heat embossed letters. I'm really happy with that. I'm quite pleased with that. I would happily fussy cut them, you know me, but we're not going to do that today. So now let's make a card, shall we? Let's cut one of these out. Let's have this little lovebird run, shall we? Oh, the heater's on now. It's really warm in here. Okay, so Shaz has put only go through the die machine in one direction. Okay. I should have read that before I did it, but luckily I only went through once. Is that because it buckles the embossing folder, do you think? Right, so let's cut this out. Someone at the door.
Someone's at the front door.
Thank you, Google. Okay, let's just cut this out quickly without cutting my fingers off. This really reminds me of paper we had many years ago called Free as a Bird. Does anyone else remember that? Well, actually, I don't think the papers were called Free as a Bird. I cut so many of those birds out. Did my big order yesterday. Ended up earning 4 free items in creative bonuses and 6 free items in the Sale-a-Bration catalogue. It's Christmas all over again. Oh my God, Sophie, that sounds like the most exciting delivery that you're going to get. And I bet it'll be here really quickly as well. What did you order? Do tell us what you went for. I really must turn that heater off. Okay, there we are. We've done it. We've cut out the birds. I think I'm going to use hello. Yes, I think so. Well, just because is quite nice. Okay, decisions. Let's just have a look at something. Okay, so we've got that and we've got that. Now I'm going to cut out just a few little strips of this paper. I'm just going to close the ink pad before I am covered in pretty peacock ink. And cut myself a piece strip, oh, it's 1.5 centimetres by 8 centimetres. Okay, got one of those. Let's have a piece of this as well. So let's do 1.5 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And then I'm going to turn it over. Oh no, that one's not very good to have it turned over like that. Let's have a piece of this. 1.5. My fussy cut so fast. I bought a scan and cut as I seriously dislike cutting. The scan and cuts are amazing actually. I've seen them in action. If you don't like cutting, they're an absolute dream. So I'm glad you've got one of those if you don't like cutting. And Sophie's put, I bought the dad set, the pull here set, the submarine one, the 2 new kits, and of course the beautiful birds. This beautiful bird is just a dream, isn't it? Now I've got one more piece of the bird somewhere. I've been using it so much. Here it is. And it's got a blue one on the back, which is just what I want. Let's do 1.5. So I'm creating myself a little focal point. I can sort of put this on. Right, and then I want some white card. I've not crafted for so long, I don't know what I put where. Where did I put that other piece of white card? There it is. I'm going to have one of those everyday detail dies, I think, that are really handy. Everyday detail. But actually, I think this one here, some of them cut the circles out and some of them only cut the detail out, so you have to be quite careful, but this one will cut all of it out, which is what I want. So here we go. This will give me that little bit of detail I'm going to use in the background. So let's cut a card base. I'm going to go for Pretty Peacock card. Because I'm not ready to stop using this after Christmas. So to cut myself a card, I'm going to cut myself a 10-fold card, and I'll get 2 out of this one sheet. So I'm just lining it up at 14.9 centimetres along the top of my trimmer and scoring, turning round, lining up at 10.5 centimetres and cutting. Okay. A nice little score. Okay, brilliant. This is what I want. This is the direction I want to go in. Let's fix all these pieces down onto my card. Try and get them in the centre and straight. It looks straight to me. This is a great little card design here for using up lots of little pieces of patterned paper. It's also a great way to show off patterns from a particular set of products as well. Okay, let's put that one down as well. So that looks quite nice. I'm going to pop this in the centre with a little dimensional. I might put it down actually. Let's put it down on the side. And then I've got my little birdie. I want some linen thread, I think. A great way with linen thread, or with any thread, just fold it over in 3. You get a bow shape, but you don't get the depth of the knot in the bow. So it's a great way to add things like that to your cards without making them all super chunky. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little bit of double-sided tape. And now, I probably should have done this beforehand, but like so. A little bit of linen thread under there. And I was going to use Hello, wasn't I? I think that's probably too big now. Love you, just because. That's actually quite nice in there, I think. And what about a butterfly? Let's use the butterfly. Let's add a little bit of colour to the butterfly, shall we? So I'm going to turn this what colour should we do? Let's go for a sort of fresh freesia-y sort of colour. I don't want it to be too dark. I just want to add a little bit of colour to it. Like so. So it's really quick, really simple. I'll pop that under there. I'm going to get me a little bit of vellum. And my favourite punch that I love to use with vellum is this one. This is the bow punch. Let's just cut this out. Just want some little layering accents. Just put a little one of these under here. Perfect. And I'm going to have a little one of these up here. I'm quite pleased with that. And we just need our little sentiment now. So I've got just because, which I'm going to stick on. I'm going to have a little strip of dimensionals just along here. Just because. And there we go. That is my card made with, I don't even know what it's called. The packet's gone now. What's it called? That is called the Thoughtful Moments dies. I've used some Flight and Airy. I've used the butterflies. And all I think it needs is a few little gems. So let's just add a couple of these on. These are the adhesive backed sparkle gems. I think these are from the main catalogue. Let's just add a few of these on. And there we go. All done. Do let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if anyone has any questions on any of the products that I've used, any of the products they've seen, any of the Sale-a-Bration details, please do reach out for me. It's always nice to hear from you. I will be live here on Monday evening at 8 o'clock, so do join me then if you can. And that's it, guys. So have a great weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.